just a good old boy, never meaning no harm.
Well, the actor best known for driving that Charger around town is in town, or was recently, for a different kind of project.
Fox 4's Dan Godwin sat down with John Schneider.
Impossible to forget the 70s and 80s TV classic Dukes of Hazzard. Actor John Schneider played Bo Duke, of course, and these days, he's not only still acting, also directing, and now he's a studio owner.
I'm one of them.
A mogul and producing movies.
Did you say mongrel?
Yes, he's a Hollywood mongrel. It's we couldn't be prouder of him.
That's right.
No, but this studio you've got, a film studio in Louisiana.
In Louisiana, yeah, where they have a wonderful tax credit, 35% tax credit, which just became really important because my understanding is that North Carolina just lost theirs. So the incentives to go shoot in North Carolina have gone away. So now, hopefully, I'll be attracting really independent filmmakers to come and shoot at John Schneider Studios. I thought about a name, and I came up with that one. What do you think?
Yeah, it's got a
it's a certain.
It rolls off the tongue.
It does.
It's got a nice,
certainly does.
A nice ring to it. And you've already produced one.
I did one
horror film called Smothered.
It's a gruesome horror comedy. It's not a parody and it's not a spoof. It's a gruesome horror comedy, which is important. It stars Kane Hodder, who was Jason, not Michael Myers, who is Don Shanks, R.A. Mihailoff, who was Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Michael Berryman from The Hills Have Eyes, John Kassir, who is the Crypt Keeper, on and on and on.
And the premise of this movie, it's the teenagers who then kill these iconic horror characters.
It's the beautiful buxom blonde who has lured them. They're having a bad trade show, so they get paid $1,000 each for the weekend to come haunt an RV park. But really, it's a ruse to get them to show up so that they can be killed one at a time. So it's her turn.
Dukes of Hazzard. How do you now look back on that experience? It's embedded in the culture. There probably is not a day that goes by where people don't want to talk to you about the show.
True.
And call you Bo. Are you okay with all that?
Well, sometimes it depends. I mean, with the Haves and Have-Nots being the most successful show ever.
Oh, that's your current show.
Yeah,
yes.
On OWN. For this generation, it's been pretty remarkable. Dukes of Hazzard, and then Smallville, and now the Haves and Have-Nots. It's happening a little less, but it's still airing. Dukes has never been off the air. It's an amazing thing, and it still makes people smile. People who saw it when it was first on still love it, and there are little tiny kids. There are 6- and 7-year-old kids who are being brought up with the Dukes of Hazzard, who react to it the same way their parents did back in '79. It's a special show.
Well, that's what happens when you're a cultural icon. People, generation after generation, discovers you.
It's phenomenal. I'm proud to be part of it. Also Smallville, and also the Haves and Have-Nots. But mostly Smothered, which was filmed at John Schneider Studios.
Yes, indeed.
Holden, Louisiana.
And thank you so much for the chat. Best of luck with all your many ventures. You can find John on Twitter at Studio Schneider, and we've got his fan page at our website, myfoxdfw.com. Just click on links.